I'm Kee.
And I'm T.
And welcome to Kee T Unfiltered. This is episode number 3.
Number 3. As we stated before in the other episodes, we will be pulling cards from the middle of the table, answering questions. We also will have viewers call in and ask us questions that we will answer.
Get into it. What does a healthy relationship look like to you?
I'm going to let you start that one off, Kee.
Okay, a healthy relationship. Somebody who I can be on the same page with. We can see eye to eye, not necessarily always liking the same things, because sometimes opposites do attract, but just having that mutual understanding where we can meet in the middle. How about you?
Well, a healthy relationship for me is someone who's a good listener. Someone who's a good listener. Like I said, we can agree to disagree and not hold grudges against each other, and able to make up 2 minutes later and talk about what just occurred. Just great communication overall.
I want to add something to that too. Somebody who's honest.
Yes.
Because honesty gets you a long way. I rather, like I always say, if it's something that you have a problem with or something that you want to address to me, I'd rather you be open and honest and hurt my feelings, because at least you're being honest with me.
I agree 1,000%.
Right. Do you get jealous easily? Absolutely not, because at the end of the day, what is for me is for me, and I don't have to be jealous about anything that anyone has.
No, I do not. I'm sorry, but I do not. I just don't. I don't. That's all I can say. I don't.
I mean, that's a legitimate answer. You just don't. Some people just don't, and some people do. I think it's just an insecurity within.
Yeah, I think so. Uneasy feeling. I don't.
No, because like I said, what's for you is for you, and what's for me is for me.
Yep, agreed. Yeah. How do you handle a person who wants to reap the rewards of your hard work? This is going for a person that never supports you or never show up, but want to show up when they see that you are climbing to the top.
Oh, you can't eat at my table. Who was it that said you wasn't with me shooting in the gym? You ain't put in there all this hard work, so why should you reap the rewards? Just, at the end of the day, especially if it's like family or something, you know that I'm gonna take care of you. You know that. But at the same time, why should you feel a sense of entitlement? Nobody is it's not their obligation to take care of you. I would do it out of kindness of my heart, but don't feel obligated just because we're family or friends that you should reap the rewards of my hard work when you didn't help me get there or even support me in that aspect. How about you?
I deal with people like that accordingly. I'm working hard and I see that you're not even supporting me. You're not even saying, hey, I see what you're doing. I see you watching me, because I see a lot of people watching me. I see y'all watching us and watching me, and because I guess it's my question. I see a lot of you guys watching, and you're hating from the sideline, but when I get on top, you want to big me up.
It's true.
I don't mess with people like that, because if you wasn't there supporting me when I was trying to make it, why do I want you around now that I made it? Kick rocks in the desert with open-toe shoes for all I care.
Right. And the people like that, you really can't trust them.
No.
You can't.
Nope. Ideal first date.
My ideal first date. Honestly, we can do something simple. That way I have that person's undivided attention. Or something childish, something kiddie, so I can see how playful you are, like an amusement park or a picnic where we can sit and talk. We can even just go out for coffee, honestly. That way we can have good conversation. I can really pick your brain and see what you're about.
I agree, like just going out for coffee. Like I can just go out for coffee and just have a decent conversation. This way, no drinks are involved.
Right.
No, you're not intoxicated or a little buzz. You know, just having like a full-blown conversation, a real conversation.
Right. So we can see your true, authentic self. Yeah, I like that. What's the most awkward message you've received?
Tasha. Period.
Like so. I guess mine was somebody sent a picture of themselves. I didn't ask for that. So I was like, so what was the picture for? Oh, just to send it. Okay. That's all I can say was, okay. What was that picture for? But, yeah. What is your favorite genre of music?
I love old school. I like my old school. I like my Belva DeVoe, Ralph Tresvant, Tevin Campbell, my Keith Sweat, my Johnny Gill. I can go on. LL Cool J, Mary J. I like old school. Like, you can put on something old. I just love old school music. But I have to say, my son did get, like, he did introduce me to Pop Smoke. I used to like that little boy. He had some good songs. But old school all the way. I'm playing them all the time. They're like, my kids are like, what's this? I don't know who that is. I'm like, you should know this song. You should be singing this song. So I love old school.
I do love old school, but like my playlist is all over the place.
Okay.
So I love old school. I like rock.
Okay.
Country.
Okay.
Neo soul. A little jazz music. Like it's all over the place. I just love music. It's relaxing and calming. Especially when you have your little glass of wine, or making dinner, cooking the Kee on TikTok.
Check it out. What's your favorite 3 movies?
Number 1 is House Party.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's my most favorite movie. Love Jones.
All right.
And what's my last one? I love A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. So I got your little nappy head.
I love that. That was a good movie too. Mine are Up Close and Personal.
Okay.
Oh my God, I love that movie so much. I cried like a baby. It is Up Close and Personal. Home Alone, the first one. I love that movie. I can watch it all day, every day. And A Christmas Story. I cannot go wrong with that. And I love those movies. Those are like my 3 top favorite movies.
Okay. What is your favorite meal?
Ooh. I wouldn't say, does it have to be a meal? Or it could just be a food?
Like favorite food or favorite type of food, favorite restaurant?
I love Spanish food, but if I don't have to go to Spanish food, I would love like pizza. Like I would like a plain slice with extra cheese. I'm a cheesehead. So that would be my go-to. If not, I want some freaking rice and beans. Like I love Spanish food, but pizza. I would say pizza with extra cheese.
Mine is, my kids know it, it's my guilty pleasure, hibachi food.
Oh, okay.
Oh God, any chance I get,
it's good.
we're going to eat hibachi.
But it makes me tired.
Really?
I feel like
it's so much food, right?
Yeah, I just feel, and I don't stop. It's so good. I just keep on eating.
With that yum sauce?
Yes.
Delicious. I love it.
Yes, really good. What's a misconception that people often have about you?
That I'm a mean girl. Because sometimes I may not answer my phone or respond in a way that people think that I should respond, and it's not even the case. I'm really not a mean girl. I'm like the sweetest person ever. I really am. I just think at times I'm misunderstood. I mean, to really know me is to know me. How about you?
That I'm stuck up and mean at the same time, but sometimes me just being quiet is that I don't want to say anything that hurts someone's feelings, especially if I'm not too keen on the person or too keen into the conversation or the people surrounding me.
Mm-hmm.
So just being quiet and not saying anything and just, smiling and, not being too involved. They think that I'm just this mean person or just stuck up person when that's not even the case.
Right. And at the end of the day, I think it lies within that person, insecurity within, and people often project that on you.
Yeah. If you could redo anything over in life, what would it be?
Nothing. I don't regret anything because it shaped and molded me to the person that I am today. I think everything happens for a reason and has led me up to this point, so I wouldn't change nothing.
Great answer. What question do you have for me?
What fear are you currently working on overcoming?
It could be anything.
Anything.
Well, my fear of dogs. I'm afraid of dogs. I don't like dogs, except for my grandpa Milo. I'm starting to. I love him. I love him so much. Just my fear of dogs, and if I can choose one more, just not being afraid to keep on pushing without wanting to give up sometimes. Because sometimes not give up on life, like give up on my goals, when I feel like, they didn't get there yet, but something keeps me going. So I keep on going for a reason. So just my fear on that, those two things.
Okay. Very good answer.
All right. If you were an animal, what type of animal would you be?
I'm not gonna say elephant this time. A chameleon.
A chameleon?
That way I can camouflage and be anywhere I want and just listen to certain conversations, like a fly on the wall. Listen to what people are saying about me and others.
That's a good one. I would want to be a peacock.
Why peacock?
Because a peacock is beautiful and colorful and bold and tall and strong.
And that fits you because you're bold.
And I would want to be a peacock.
That's beautiful. I like that. How soon should you have sex when dating? As for me, I only can speak for me and my experience and my goal and where I want to be in life. So I don't plan on having sex with anyone until we are in a deep committed relationship, like leading towards marriage. I'll be celibate until then. It's just my own personal.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That is excellent. And I can agree with that. I'm not the type of person that would just go with the flow sex-wise. Like if it's like going out having a good time, yeah, but sex-wise when it's like going with the flow these days, I'm not going with the flow because my goodies are very sacred to me and it's gonna take you a long time.
So, you gotta work for it.
Yeah.
Like there's certain people nowadays, like the younger generation, they just laying it low and spreading it wide.
Exactly. Give a person something to wait for so they can anticipate, the fire, the burn, whatever's gonna take place within and let it come naturally.
Right. That way when y'all do link up, it'll be magical.
Yeah. Kaboom. How do you know someone is emotionally mature?
Someone who's able to communicate, make things clear, not be around the bush about anything. Someone who doesn't throw temper tantrums. What else?
someone who doesn't get upset easily.
Right.
You know, someone who's able to communicate.
Right.
You know, someone who doesn't get mad if things don't go their way or go as planned. Because all plans don't work out the way all the time.
Right. The way we anticipate.
Yeah.
Like
sometimes, you know, the plans get shifted. So
I think that goes with expectations too.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't, I don't want to say set your expectation, not to set it too high, but you can't always expect things from people because that's how you get let down.
Yeah, it becomes a big disappointment because you can't expect what you will do for that other person to do the same.
Right, because maybe they don't have the capacity to do what you would do for them, and you just got to respect people for that.
Agreed.
How do you date while healing?
Good.
Dating while healing. I guess, you want to answer that first?
Setting boundaries. Setting boundaries, just communicating and letting that person know what it is while dating before it gets any further into a deeper relationship. So I would just let them know my expectation, sorry, and I would want them to do the same.
Right.
Because it's a two-way street, and if I want to be with that person, I want to know what they're looking for, how they're feeling, how they want to move on in a relationship, and see if that's what I want, and see if we want that as a whole in order to move on.
You're absolutely right. Also, I think not punishing the new person for past person's mistakes.
Oh, wow. Yes, that is so true.
It's a totally new different person. Give that person a benefit of the doubt. You always give somebody the benefit of the doubt before you decide, well, this person isn't for me. If that makes sense.
It does, because, you know, I had a conversation with my oldest son today about, like, we were talking about relationships, and my son and I talk about relationships a lot. And I was telling him, like, you can't expect just because one person did this in the relationship that the next person is going to do that. And he went on to say he disagreed with me, and he said, well, I think different. I said, so say for instance, a person cheated on you. I said, would you go into that next relationship thinking that other person is going to cheat on you? He said, well, my flags would be up. I said, you can't go into a relationship like that. Because if you go into a relationship thinking like that, that relationship, you might just mess it up. And when it could be the best thing that ever happened to you.
Exactly.
So funny. We had that conversation today on my lunch break.
Yeah.
Okay. If you are dating someone that don't like your best friend, how would you handle that? A friend that you've been with for a long time, and then you just started dating this guy, and all of a sudden he just don't like your best friend just because you're hanging out with her. It seems like you're hanging out with her too much, or you're around her too much.
Well, I'm going to continue to do all the things I used to do when I get with you, because you know from the start, you've known that was my best friend. I'm not going to cut my friend off just because you don't like them. You got to give me a legitimate reason why. Just because we're hanging out, to me that's not a good enough reason. Maybe, and if you say that she has bad character or a certain experience you had with her which you don't appreciate, that's a legitimate answer. But just to not want me to hang out with somebody just because I'm spending too much time with them, that's an insecurity within yourself.
And if they had like a bad connection or something with them, that's not something for them to communicate with them. He should talk to you about that, so you can communicate that with your best friend to see what went wrong.
Exactly.
Because it's plenty of women that get involved, and a lot of, I call them insecure women, just want a man just to have a man around, that will just abandon all their friends, just give up everything just for this person, just to say, I have a man.
Right.
And I feel that I see a lot, and I've seen it, a lot of women with low self-esteem,
right,
and don't care too much about themselves, want to just be a people pleaser, want to be whether it's to a man or a woman, you just want to be a people pleaser, and don't see the big picture.
Right, because at the end of the day, you have to have a life outside of your partner.
Agreed.
Your life just can't be center focused on that person, because when that person's gone, what do you have? You got to have something for yourself, your own circle, and people you can meet up with, and you know.
Agreed.
What is an instant turn off?
I don't like a goofball. If you are a grown, mature man and you just joke too much, just joke and you think everything's a joke and you don't know how to read the room, just because you tell one joke and people laugh, you don't know if they're laughing for nervousness or just laughing just to shut you the hell up. Learn how to read the room. I don't like a goofball. You have to know how to fit in, and I'm not saying change yourself for anyone, but you should know how to fit in any given group, from the richest of the rich to the poorest of the poor, to the most hoodest to the most classiest people. You need to learn how to adjust and read the room. Right.
That goes with knowing yourself. You got to stay true to yourself. And if you feel like you can't be yourself around people, then that's not the circle that you need to be in. What was the question? A turn off? Instant turn off? Someone who lies and doesn't take accountability. If you messed up in a situation, I respect you more if you come to me like, hey, I know I did this, this, and that. My bad. I apologize. I'm working on me, and I'll do better in the future.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
I can really respect that.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Ooh, 5 years from now. But 5 years from now, hopefully some of the kids will be out the house. Traveling, making more money, maybe if God sees fit, maybe a new relationship.
New cookbook.
Right, new cookbook. Maybe a personal chef. You never know. Never know what God may have in store for me. How about you?
I see a lot for myself. I'm about to be an empty nester. AJ is graduating next year. He's going to college. And I just see myself trying to stay busy, doing what I love, like fashion, just pushing what I like about fashion and, putting my stuff out there.
Right. You never know. Fashion may take you all over the world.
Yeah. And you know what? I feel like I never get too old to do what I really want to do.
Exactly. Oh, you're never too old to do what you want to do.
Because back then, like when I was younger, I got discouraged. Like I went to, when I was in junior high school, I wanted to go to high school. I wanted to go to fashion industry. And we had to draw pictures and like send them to fashion industry. So it was discouraging because my teacher was like, oh my goodness, the clothes are nice, but where's the curves? Like, help me out. I didn't know like to put curves. I figured, all right, this is a nice piece that I'm putting together. So that really made me like so discouraged that I was like, you know what, I'm not doing this. But then I found my passion again.
Right. So I guess as you get older and you realize life is too short, you have to do the things that you love and enjoy life.
Yeah.
Do you get jealous easy? Not at all. Because at the end of the day, what's for me is for me.
Hi guys, so we do have a special caller on the line. We have my sister Angie. We have a question for her. And Kee, what's the question?
What is the worst punishment you've ever received from your parent?
Oh God, being punished for a whole month?
Why was you punished for a whole month?
Because I stood out till 4 o'clock in the morning.
What were you doing at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, I was hanging out on Knickerbocker.
So, when you was on punishment, what happened?
This is what I didn't get, all right, about this whole punishment business. That, you can't go outside. You're punished, right? My mom was like, you in here. She said, you in here. But I was listening to Tupac, was just gonna say cleaning the room. So how I'm playing music if I'm punished?
Exactly.
So my punishment was I was in the house for a whole month. They took my earrings. My nameplate was Mickey Mouse. You know how you get earrings with the name in it?
Yeah.
I had that. I had my Mickey Mouse nameplate. I had Mickey Mouse ring with my name on it too. And they took it, put it right in that paper bag. And I wasn't getting it. So then I got done cleaning it. It was the summer, so you already know I was in trouble. I messed up because I did it in the summer. So she was like, I went out on the fire escape because that's part of the house. She's like, you're not supposed to be outside on the fire escape. I said, well, this is a part of the house.
Why you was on the fire escape?
Oh, telling the people to come up to knock on the door to see if I come outside. They're like, oh no, she can't. She's punished. You know how many people I would drop papers. Matter of fact, I would drop papers. Oh, you know how you got the fire escape, I would drop papers. And they would read them, and then she's like, no, she can't come outside. Still couldn't. And I was like, all right. So, a month went by.
A whole month you was on punishment for?
A whole month.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
But I still was playing music. They were going to sit on the fire escape, still getting in trouble.
So
Still dropping those notes.
like you were in prison,
Right.
dropping notes.
Right.
You had contraband.
Dropping notes with a fire escape in the other window. It was just, I was in trouble, you guys. So once that punishment was over, I got off punishment that day, and I got back on the same day.
Who the hell gets on punishment the same day they got off of punishment?
Girl, I went back and I did the same old thing.
Just excited to be out the house.
Oh my God.
I was like, everybody else back in these streets. Those streets got me. I got in trouble.
Oh my God.
Yeah, oh, let me tell you this. All right. So, I was in school. I got suspended. So, you know how back then, they don't either write it in the book or they'll call. So, they called and they wrote it in the book. So, I was like, all right, I got home. She ain't say nothing. So, I was thinking like I was sick for a whole week. And so, I was going back to school. But guess what happened? She decided to go on that book to look for a piece of paper. Before I was going back to school, she found out that I got suspended.
Oh,
I wasn't sick no more. She was like, you in here.
That's my mother's famous word. You in here.
Like, I was like this in my mind. I'm like, I'm in here. I've been here for 7 days. Oh my God. But I didn't get punished for a month because my father saved me. I didn't get punished. He saved me. But let me tell you this, and I'll tell you this funny thing. So sometimes like, yes, when they were together, like, oh yeah. When they broke up, I was even more happy because I would run loose and go crazy.
Oh my God. So
Because you know, he'd be in that window looking like,
yeah.
We in trouble.
Exactly.
The boys.
So next episode, or maybe the episode after the next, my sister will be joining us. And she'll be here live joining us, and we'll get to tell a lot of fun stories. All right, sis, I love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Thanks for calling in.
Thank you for calling in.
All right.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Kee T Unfiltered. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time,
Get into it.